Hello, Star Family. May the messages within these readings reach you when you need to hear them. May the universe give you synchronicity as confirmation. Brightest blessings to all watching. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I have a special reading for the collective. Today is Halloween. I guess All Hallows Eve is another way of calling it. Also, Samhain is another word for it. And tomorrow is Dia de los Muertos. So for any of you celebrating that tomorrow, November 1st. Basically, this is a time of the year where the veil is thinning. We find ourselves kind of like in between states of existence. Okay, it's like there's that liminal place between the spiritual and the physical world, and now is the time of year where we feel like we're hovering somewhere in between. This is a time where we can connect more with our ancestors. We can receive messages from the other side. So with that thought in mind, okay, I thought I would bring you a collective reading here to see what messages we can get. It is a very special time of year. It's also Scorpio season. And us Scorpios, we're very comfortable with this time of year, okay? This is how we live all the time. Most of us do, at least. I know I do. Halfway in between, you know, somewhere in between the spirit world and the physical world. So I have several cards here for you. It's not a pick a card. It's just a general collective reading. I am going to work with a spread because I want to, you know, kind of get specific insight, okay? So what I'm going to do first is just grab one of these cards. This is a major arcana only deck, and there's times when if I want like what the main energy is, I will use a majors only deck. So that's what I'm going to do. The first card is going to read as, you know, the changes that the collectively are, you know, that the collective is collectively experiencing. Okay, so basically what changes are in the air right now for us, okay, as a collective. So the first card is going to read as that. What changes are in the air that we are collectively experiencing? Just one card. Okay. It's feeling like that one. The Star. Okay. And what's awesome about this card, right, is that I read the Star, or at least personally is how I read it. It reads to me like divine guidance. Okay. So right there, this is my ancestral card. All right. Like I said, this is a time when we are very close to our ancestors, the ones who have crossed over. We can connect easily with them during this time. So this is showing me that they are here and trying to connect with us collectively. All right, I'm going to get back to this. I just want to pull some more cards, okay? And then I'm going to read it as a whole. So I'm going to put this majors only deck off to the side. This card here is going to act as what do the ancestors have to say to us, right? That may assist us through this in-between time and the changes that we're experiencing. Okay, the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles and the Star, I think what our ancestors are trying to tell us just with these two cards, okay, collectively, is that there's a lot of things that we are being divinely guided to, okay, with the Star energy especially. So we're being divinely inspired, divinely guided at this time. The stars, they are kind of like a symbol of finding your way home, right? You never get lost if you can navigate by the stars because they are constant. The constellations are constant, okay? Think about the breakdown of that word. So I feel like we're being led to do something. We're being led in a specific direction that's aligned with our divine path or our destiny. Okay, that's the word I'm getting from this. So the shifts and the changes that we are collectively experiencing, those that are in the air and maybe make us feel like we're up in the air, it's not for nothing, okay? Whatever's happening right now collectively for a lot of us is shifting us and placing us on the path that we're meant to be on, okay? So nothing is by accident, nothing is by chance. We're being led in the right direction with this card. This is like our divine destiny. Okay, this is also about having faith and having hope in the direction we're being led in. Divine guidance is super strong right now, collectively in the air. Okay, for a lot of us. And we are feeling shifts and we are feeling changes that are leading us in on a specific course. All right, and then you have the Page of Pentacles, which is coming in as, what do they have to say, right? To assist us through this liminal time, through this in-between stage of the changes and the shifts that we're making. I'm feeling this card as saying, stay optimistic, okay? Because he's admiring this pentacle, right? He's admiring this pentacle, and he sees all the potential that's in this one pentacle and the way that it can grow, right? He knows that there's possibility out there, that anything can become of this moment, all right? So you might feel like you're floating on the air right now. You don't know where you stand. You're not sure if you're cycling in place or if you're actually making progress or going places. You don't know what's going to come of the recent changes you've experienced or you're headed in, you know, or you're headed into. But this Page of Pentacles is saying to me, there's possibility in this. This is such a precious time, okay, with the Star, where we're creating our destiny right now as we speak and we don't even realize it, okay? That's what I'm getting from these two cards. Again, what do they want to say? What do they want to say to assist us? What do our ancestors want to make us aware of in order to assist us through these shifts and changes? Well, they're basically telling you that the time is ripe, okay, to put yourself in a mindset of seeing your fullest potential and what can become of it. The shifts might be uncomfortable, the changes might be uncomfortable, but this is the moment where your future is being created, and like I said, you don't even realize it yet, okay? Page of Pentacles always sees his future potential. He sees what he can become. He knows he has the opportunity to do that, to make something of it. So make something of the shifts and the changes and the opportunities that are presenting themselves to you right now in this moment, because they're going to lead you to better things. They're going to help you evolve and grow from the Page to the Knight to the Queen, eventually to the King of Pentacles. It might have to do with monetary blessings coming your way, or the opportunities ripe right now to create something that can establish you and create a flux of abundance and prosperity for you too with this page. Pages are all about learning new things, right? They're fresh energy, they're new energy. And the world is theirs to create in whatever way they choose to create it. It's I'm hearing the word like, I'm sorry if I'm stumbling right now, but it's almost like this feeling. I'm getting like the image of like a child, right? I don't know if any of you saw that little video clip that went viral with the little boy saying his daily affirmations. Okay, the sweetest thing in the freaking world. Like, I could watch it a million times, and it will, no matter how many times I've watched it, it always like it gets my heart and just swells my heart and makes me happy to watch it. Right? It's kind of like that feeling right now. Okay, it's almost like they want to say to us to stay in that vibe, okay? Know that anything is possible, that you are possible. Remember that you're in a very precious time right now, okay? It's like there's a clean slate. The moment's ripe. The timing is aligned. The stars are aligned, okay? For you to basically create this moment in any way you choose to believe for your future. Okay, so it's like this is the moment right now. It's like you're creating your future right now. Okay, you have the potential to do and become and create whatever it is that you want for your future destiny. This is the moment. This is the time. Okay, that's what they want to say with the Page of Pentacles. This is also Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. That, you know, might apply to some of you, as far as it being you, or you taking on that energy of productivity as well. I'm hearing from this. So you're trying to be productive and put your first foot out there. Take that first step, I'm hearing. I know this is not a full, but for whatever reason, it's fresh energy. It's a page. It's useful. It's youthful. It's just at the beginning stages of getting something started. So it is kind of feeling like that to me. Okay. Now, I want to know if there's anything that we may not be fully aware of at this time that the ancestors, spirits on the other side of the veil, maybe want us to know. What is it that we may not collectively be fully aware of at this time? Oh, the Lovers. Okay, that's Gemini. That's Gemini energy. And also major arcana. But a lot of times the Lovers talks about duality. Okay, it does sometimes speak of decisions. But a lot of times it can speak of alchemy and harmony and balance. It is a number 6. Okay. So I think what the ancestors are telling us is that we are returning to a state of balance. The inner alchemy within ourselves. Okay. The harmonizing of ourselves. A lot of us are returning also to a state of self-love. Okay, I don't know why I'm picking that up from the Lovers. But it's like finding balance and harmony within ourselves. Learning how to stay at ease with what's happening. You may not be aware that that balance is approaching our lives. What was once thrown out of balance needs to be rectified. That's what I'm hearing from the Lovers in regards to what we're not aware of. I think we're collectively returning to a state of harmony and balance in our own individual lives, but as a collective as well. And as we create our destiny, as we move into the path that's leading us to our destiny, okay, we become more harmonized with our vibe, with our frequencies, and how we look at the world. Okay, that's what I'm getting from the Lovers. Okay, there's masculine, divine feminine. We also have these energies within ourselves. So I'm hearing union. Okay, union as a collective. We're coming together. We're stronger in numbers than we are apart. Okay, is what I'm getting from the Lovers card. And this is strengthening our vibe, our individual vibe, and then the vibe of the collective. So as you, okay, walk into the path of your destiny and the way that you are divinely guided, and you put in the work towards enriching yourself mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, okay, you're actually lifting up the vibration of the collective. Not only of yourself, but as a whole, okay? And these shifts, these changes are aiding us collectively. Not just for your own individual path, but for the greater good is what I'm getting from the Lovers card, okay? We are following the divine path of our soul's calling. Okay? You know, a lot of times the Lovers talks about a soulmate energy, a very intense love connection, right? Again, whatever it is we're being led to with the star, and the first steps that we are taking towards that is ultimately leading us back to ourselves and the calling that's on our heart with the Lovers. Okay? What our soul is calling us and leading us to do. A lot of you have made shifts and changes towards that mission. Okay? That's what I'm getting from the Lovers. And as we follow our individual divine path, again, we raise the vibe of the entire collective. Okay? Which can only be for the highest good of the entire freaking planet, because obviously she needs some love, right? So you're coming into union with yourself, okay? Coming into balance with yourself, following the divine guidance you're being called and led to follow. There's so much potential for you on the other side of this. So you don't even see that you're ultimately being led back to your divine true self through these shifts, through these changes. Okay, as an individual. All right, you're being led through these shifts and changes back to your best self, your highest potential. Okay, that's what I'm getting from the Lovers. And most of us aren't fully aware that that's actually what this is all about. What these shifts and changes a lot of us have been experiencing are all about. It's to lead you back to the best version and the truest form of you. And when you do that, when you follow your heart, when you follow your divine guidance, when you take steps towards the things that call to your soul with the Lovers and the star, okay? When you get called back to your divine destiny and what is in the truest, most purest form of alignment with you, you're actually helping aid the entire collective when you do so, okay? And you don't even realize this is what you're doing, and you're helping aid and raise the vibe of the entire planet right now by doing so. So how can we as a collective step fully into and embrace the new that awaits us? Because some of us are very uncomfortable right now with these changes that we're experiencing. Yet it's leading us to where we're meant to be. All right? There are no mistakes if it led you to where you're supposed to be. Okay? So how can we fully step into and embrace the new that awaits us? Okay? Because there is some new energy with that Page of Pentacles trying to come in and be presented to us and be offered to us. Whoa. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Ace of Cups. Okay? Ace of Cups. So how can we fully step into and embrace the new awaiting us? New energy, Ace, okay? We do that with love. And I'm also seeing that we need to do it with faith, with the star energy. Trust in the divine timing, the divine guidance of our life. Trust the synchronicity. A lot of times I read the star as synchronicity or synchronistic energy, okay? So this Ace of Cups is saying open your heart, all right? I'm hearing look in your cup. Some of you might be scrying tonight, okay? I don't know why I got that vibe from her. She's scrying into a bowl of water for divination. But open your heart, okay? Get in touch with your emotions. Feel it. All right? Yes, we are stepping into a lot of the unknown at this time, but we're also following our heart in doing so. Okay? Cups are about, your emotions, how you feel. You have the Moon in this card, which, can speak of not seeing things clearly, or not having a 100% certainty in what you don't see ahead of you. But I feel with the Ace of Cups, it's saying, you know what? You embrace the new by stepping fully into what it is that you love and what's on your heart. Okay? The moon might trigger you to feel uncertain, but the heart knows what it's doing. Okay? So if you were led to do something, okay, that's been on the heart space for a while, and you love this thing and you feel it, embrace it. Don't be scared of it. Don't run from it. Okay? Because there is new energy coming in, and it will bring in things that are aligned with you, things that are truly, or have been truly, calling on your heart and tugging at your heartstrings. Okay? Could be new love for some of you. Could be new career, job opportunity that you're pursuing. All right? But something is divinely led and guided. There's some kind of divine destiny attached to the things that are coming toward us right now. It could be something on the heart, someone on the heart, but there is some kind of divine union in taking the steps towards that thing that's on your heart, or the way your soul is calling you. Whether that's putting you in divine alignment with yourself, or with the love of another, or divine alignment and love for the entire collective. Okay? There's something beautiful happening here. We don't even see it yet. There's some divine chemistry happening here for us, and we don't even realize it yet. Okay? We step fully into the unknown, but we do it with a full heart. And as long as we keep that vibration, okay, it will be for the highest good of ourselves and for the entire collective in unconditional love. Okay? But we're stepping into this new phase now. We're following our divine guidance and our destiny, and we're just being led to where it is we're meant to be, for the highest version of ourselves, for our highest good. Okay? So I'm going to grab some little oracles. Honestly, this is so nice. I don't even feel I need the clarification. Look at that awareness with the eye. Okay, the eye is all about being aware. Illumination, basically seeing things, being enlightened, having your eyes open. Having your eyes open to the possibilities. Okay? This is knowledge. You know now. You see now. Maybe you have insight now that you didn't have before. All seeing with that eye. The ancestors, the spirit world, you know, those on the other side that try to guide us here in the physical plane, they have a view from the outside looking in. You know, they see things that we can't. And they try to guide us with synchronicity with the star. Okay? They try to guide us that way. And I think this eye is also telling us that they're looking out for us. They see the bigger picture when we cannot. Look at that. Divine flame. The candle. I don't know, some of you, if you believe in twin flames, some of you might be feeling that union is approaching. Okay? The candle does oftentimes, when it shows up in love readings, it does speak about a twin flame energy. But the candle itself is your divine spark, okay? Again, divinely inspired to take certain steps towards what's on your heart and come into full alignment with yourself while doing it. Okay, this is hope. This is the divine spark. This is enlightenment. You have your awareness here. So some of you are waking up to your purpose. Some of you are feeling very inspired to go after your dreams, your hopes, your wishes with the star. Okay? Wish fulfillment. A lot of you have not given up on your wishes, your hopes, your dreams. This whole thing fell out. I guess I'll take it, even though I didn't want to, but we'll see. Okay, so you have the mushroom here, which is kind of like a vacillation. All right, I see what this is saying to us. Some of us are hesitating or feeling uncertain, because that's what the mushroom talks about. All right, it's a feeling of uncertainty, worry, doubt, okay? Taking a risk even. So some of us are taking risks towards our dreams. And then you have the factory, which is about working hard. Some of you might have doubts towards the path that you're on, you know, but you're willing to put in the work. I mean, because you're, with, like I said, with the mushroom, it is all about taking a risk. So you know that you're going to have to work hard towards something, perhaps, or put in the work towards a goal or dream. And then you have the stump here. And this card is about resistance, okay? And removing yourself sometimes from situations that no longer help the journey moving forward, okay? People, like when you cut down a tree, you remove a stump, and sometimes that is one of the hardest parts of felling a tree, okay, is actually removing the stump. It could be the most resistant thing in the world, okay? I'm looking at this like your eyes are open now. You're divinely inspired. You may have some doubts, but you're willing to take a risk to work hard and move in the direction of your dreams. Okay, because it's about physical labor. Bringing ideas into reality with this card. Okay. But you're feeling like some of you might be feeling the resisting of change. Okay, like it's hard. Change is difficult sometimes. So there's a little bit of resistance here. And this is also talking about like I said, removing yourself from situations and people and things. So if, you know, maybe some of you have a divine path that is requiring that you remove yourself from the past or situations that don't really, like I said, help the journey moving forward. Change isn't hard, so some of you might be resisting the change, but nonetheless, your eyes are open now. You see what you got to do, and you're going to take the steps to do it, okay? That's what I'm getting from that. So let's grab a playing card here. Yeah, there goes the Nine of Swords. See, some of you are worried and scared through these shifts and changes. But what you don't realize, okay, because that's the Nine of Swords. It talks about fear, worry, having anxiety, okay, stressing out over things. But what you don't realize is that the shifts that you are on, the changes that you're experiencing in the air right now collectively are actually leading you to where you're supposed to be. And that's why this card came up. It says, you know, this card is all about like, how can we fully step into and embrace the new? Follow your heart. Despite the uncertainty of the moon here, despite the uncertainty and the stress and this, you know, the fears that you experience with this Nine of Swords, follow your heart. Okay? Follow your heart. Your heart knows what's accurate. Your soul, you know, knows what's accurate. There is new energy trying to come in here. It really wants to come your way. You have 2 cards of brand new energy trying to enter your life and bring alignment into your life as well. Okay? You have the Lovers and you have the Star. The fears might get in the way of you fully following the path that you're meant to be on. Like I say, it's almost like you know what you have to do, but the fears might hold you back from actually doing it. It could create setbacks, misalignment, when all the universe wants to do is put you in alignment. Okay, and for your highest good. It wants to open brand new doors for you with that Ace. It's always brand new energies and new beginnings. So don't resist the change like the stump. You know, it's the most frustrating thing to try to pull out of the ground. And it's so resistant. It takes special equipment to do that, right? So it's like some of you might be acting like the stump, you know, resisting the changes that are right there on the brink of being opened to you. You might be resisting walking through that door, okay? And embracing the new energy that's trying to come your way. But I want to say that the universe is probably going to suck you into it whether you want it or not, and it's because it's trying to put you on the path of your divine destiny, okay? So I'm going to grab one of these. You know, you might have to make some decisions that are going to put you on this path of the Star and wish fulfillment and divine destiny and divine guidance. You might have to make a decision with that, Lovers. And the decision might not be easy. Maybe that's why the 9 of Swords is here. But, you know, if you follow your heart and you do what you feel your soul is calling you to do, you will make the right choice. Look at that. Trink of 5, manifesting money and income. 555, that could be an angel. Again, angel number of 555 is about changes. Heavy changes, okay? So it does align with this message for the collective. Look up the meaning of 555 and you'll see what I mean. Happy love. Whoa. A joyful, stable partnership and good friends. So again, things that are aligned with you, whether that be love relationships, you know, your destiny as far as job, career, personal goals. This is all about you being happy, okay, and following your divine destiny, and then eventually opening up this new door to your stability and to your joy, to your happiness, and to loving partnerships and situations, environments, and atmospheres, and the whole thing, okay? This is leading you to a happy thing, yet some of you might be, you know, scared of the change and resisting it. You don't even realize, like the Lover said, you know, what you may not fully be aware of is this, that you're being led to your fullest alignment, okay? So I'm going to grab one of these. This is a Divination of the Ancients Oracle, okay? I figured this is appropriate considering that, you know, this liminal time we are trying to connect to our ancestors and those on the other side to help guide us and, you know, provide messages. So let's get one of these to sum up this collective reading for you. Spells, alchemy. Didn't we talk about alchemy with the Lovers, right? All right, that coming into union with ourselves. Let's find out what this is all about. Look at that gorgeous card. Let me find it in the book because I am going to read it directly from the book for you. Okay. Spells. It says, something you hold dear, a relationship, a job, an interest, an object, or even yourself, will transform mysteriously into something even more precious to you. Now, didn't I say that? Right? Didn't I say? You might be scared of the shifts and the changes, but it's opening up a new door to something better, right? It says the spell card indicates that you are starting to discover the possibilities. Okay, that's the Page of Pentacles. Discover the possibilities The art of transformation offers you, yes, okay, possibilities you hadn't even realized were out there. As you learn more, Page of Pentacles again, okay, you will find your needs change and a kind of evolution takes place where you find you desire only what is best for yourself, what's in highest alignment for you with the Lovers, right? You have the Midas touch right now. Your standards and expectations become so pure that whatever you touch turns to metaphoric gold. Holy shit. I love this. All right, it says you will be supported in gaining new sense of self-worth, self-love, okay, even with the Ace of Cups and the Lovers that I mentioned, okay? Which will draw all that you deserve and desire directly to you. Yes, yes, and yes, and yes, okay? Yes. Again, the happy changes and the love, okay? All these happy things coming your way. Love, money, abundance, prosperity, joy, good relationships, good partnerships. There is an incantation. It says, Hubble, Hubble, stirring well, transforming all by my spell, changing, growing hour by hour, behold the alchemical power. All right, so I'm going to read this divination meaning here. It says, this is a time of great transformation. All is turning out beautifully. You have the power to change a situation. Believe in your self-worth. Have positive expectations. Yes, you have the ability to succeed. Your pure intentions are key. Absolutely. Oh boy. So this is beautiful. For a collective message, I think this is what I think a lot of us needed to hear right now. So this makes me very happy to present this message to you. I hope that it helps, reignite that divine flame, okay, and make you see that the things that are happening right now as we speak, although you might be a little weary of where it's taking you, it is meant for your highest good and your highest alignment, okay? So I'm going to leave you here. Keep following that path because you're on the right one, all right? Sending much love and blessings to everybody watching. Take care, and I'll see you real soon.
To book a personal reading, please email me or visit my Etsy shop. To connect, please visit me on Instagram and on Twitter. Thank you for watching and connecting, everyone. Keep shining.